David Cameron, the ex-Prime Minister, has now added his opinion to the HS2 debate. He has said that Rishi Sunak today threw away 15 years of cross-party consensus and that he's dumped a once-in-a-generation opportunity. I think he's partly right about some of that. I've never been a fan of HS2, I must confess. I think it was a vanity project from the very beginning. However, and particularly because I think the vital need for the rail network was to improve the links across the country rather than up and down. And some of this, Rishi Sunak is now promising to deliver. But I dislike wasting money and I dislike wasting time. And I think once you've committed yourself to a project, you should see it through, come hell or high water. I think it's important to stick to our word. So from that point of view, I think David Cameron is absolutely right. If we give our word, we follow it through and we don't change. If changing midstream like this, even if something is wrong, the time to say when it was wrong was before we'd started taking people's land, taking people's houses, not throwing them out of their houses for this vanity project. That was the point at which we should have said no. And round about that time, remember, Rishi Sunak was Chancellor. I think the time to say no, probably the last time to say no, was in 2020. Now it's really too late because spades, as he said, are in the ground. Now, he has committed to building the first part, but it's a sort of half cock effort now. And I think he's made a lot of people very miserable and very confused. And I don't think that the effort to sort out this network north is going to proceed with any great speed, and he's going to have to rely on the Labour Party carrying out his ideas if he doesn't get back into power. Otherwise, we're going to see HS2 back on the cards, aren't we? Or are we? I don't understand. There's that, and then there's this stuff about education, which seems equally vague. Labour has said that almost all of the schemes announced by the Prime Minister had already been part of government plans, so they cannot be described as new investments or reinvestments. And he's partly true about that as well, but I think his angle, Rishi Sunak's angle, is significantly negative, but presented rather brilliantly. Let's concede that much. Presented rather brilliantly.